I know. I think we are... Oh, I have to mute myself. Okay, could you... Jenny, yeah. We should have coordinated with them. I know. Okay, let me get the LinkedIn, the link for the post. Let me just put that in YouTube. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Where is it? I think we're live. Oh yeah. I'm live on my end. I'm restreaming your stream as we speak. Oh, Carl's here. Hi, Carl. This is... It's live on LinkedIn. No, I mean on my... because the challenge yesterday was to restream your stream. So I'm trying to stream us. But what I need to do is I need to link your post to our audience. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, if you go to my LinkedIn, I'm already live. Backstage pass. Oof. Okay, here we go. Yep. Okay, I think we can get started if you want. Yep. Okay, let me just close some of these things. Nine minutes. Okay, good. Should I do a countdown? I think I have a count. A 9-minute countdown. Okay, the good news is it's working. Okay, I have so many screens up now. How do okay, where? Let's do this. Okay, go for it. I went live too early. I thought I was gonna have technical issues, that's why. I know, thank you so much for connecting. It's good that we were able to manage. Let me just do this. Is that how it works for LinkedIn? Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happens. That happened a lot to me in the beginning. I had to restream on LinkedIn over and over again until I figured out it has to be 30 FPS, not over. And you can't go 4K like YouTube. It has to be 1080 something. play some music while folks are waiting here since we're live. We're on LinkedIn. Let's see. I'm looking at our chat inside of LinkedIn. Do you use like a chat widget to manage your? Oh, got it. Yeah, you're using Restream. Let's see. No, simple is always good. Less is more. Yeah, I have so many screens. Okay. And I did watch your episode too. Very good first episode. Congratulations. Did you get to test it with Rob and Shanae, or did you try to do it on your own? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The show must go on. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Oh, sweet. We have viewers on YouTube. Let me share that link on YouTube as well. Oh, Net is watching. Hello, Net. How are you doing? My best friend is watching us on YouTube right now. So what I've done is I've restreamed the backstage view, which is this view right here, on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So 3 outputs, and they all have the link to your post, your stream, and how many minutes? 3 minutes. So hopefully they funnel into your LinkedIn live show. We'll see. That's the experiment. So this is an experiment, guys. It'll work. Let me just we'll check out the data afterwards. There you go. I have you here so people know that I'm not talking to myself. Maybe I could fix. No, I was gonna fix the perspective of the camera, but I might be too late. I don't want to break anything. Just don't touch anything. Okay. All right, I'm ready on my end. This is where meditation comes into practice really well. Just breathing exercises. Feels good. So what's your routine like every morning? Or now that it's evening for you, what's your evening routine? Yep, that's right. So cardio, some weightlifting. Those are the best kind. The rowing machines are the best. Full body. Yeah. Let's do it. Hello, hello. How's it going? Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Yes, thank you for having me again. I'm really excited. My name is Zen. I'm the founder of CLOSEDWON. I also work full time at localize.com as an enterprise account executive. I've been in sales since 2007, 2008. My first job in sales is yelp.com when it was a small startup. Been there since 2012. We went IPO, so I was very lucky to experience that very early on, and then moved into a first sales hire with tintup.com, and a lot of experience there as well because they embraced the concept of marketing. They got recently acquired in 2018 for 30 mil, and then PandaDoc. So I'm representing PandaDoc right now. I was also an enterprise AE there, and I'm happy to share some perspectives today from the sales point of view. So in from my experience, I can share like 3 or 4 different company experiences, and yeah, I won't mention names, sure. So like sales, if you really think about it, sales tend to be more people oriented. They have to sell themselves first, whereas marketing, they're thinking mostly about the product itself. Sales is more ROI oriented, and then if you think about the marketing perspective, they have to work long term, build links, SEO, content building, on and on and on, ranking. So companies that I worked at, marketing always gave me support, always. And if you think about alignment, no, really, from like a leadership's perspective, this is the truth. No, I think it's because I'm so outspoken. I'm very vocal. Well, it's not that. I like to work outside of scope because I get bored easily. And so I'm the type to, like, if I do sales, let's say at Yelp, 200 calls per day, right? I I did that for 4 years. I got pretty bored. And then Tintup, it was a very different experience because they combined marketing with sales, where the salespeople was able to blog and create campaigns, and we had more autonomy, and so this is where I learned how to build my personal brand. Actually, it was the first time I've ever blogged because our there was only four of us, the founders and myself. And so my paradigm completely changed, and I was constantly busy. I kept myself busy, and that was back in 2013, 14, right before the whole social selling thing started to come into play. But what I do think is that leadership, from that perspective, what they should really think of in order to align sales and marketing. What if marketing got comped for closed deals? Because if you think about sales, right, like they're all about ROI, like right now, and some salespeople, they only get paid all commission. So at Yelp, I only got paid all commission, 100% commission. Whereas the marketing team, they probably got a nice salary, and they're just, they didn't have to worry as much. So to Exactly. And so to align that, what if marketing got comped, let's say for instance, 6 months bonus on closed deals, that leads that were generated from the landing pages that they created, the SEO rank words that they worked hard for. Then slowly but surely, the paradigms are, you know, everyone is seeing the same vision. What is the vision? Oh, the vision is to grow 10% month over month, 20% month over month, and then break that down into the top funnel versus the bottom funnel. So that's my perspective on support. But I've always gotten support, and the only reason for that is because I'm very vocal about participating. I love to collaborate. So I told you I'm sheltered. I'm in this really weird bubble that I create for myself intentionally. But with the misalignment, I mean, so there's two ways to look at it. The way I see it is like from the leadership perspective and from the ground up. Like I'm a foot soldier, right? Like I always think about it from sales is always probing, they're always qualifying, they're always discovering needs. Whereas marketing, they're all about storytelling. Sales, it's more intimate, right? It's more direct. Like I am building a relationship with you right now to help you get to the next level. Whereas marketing, it's like it's scaled to the masses. You're talking to the masses, to an ideal client profile. Yeah, and in addition to that too, like with the message, that might be the misalignment, the messaging itself. Like think of the two paradigms of sales and marketing. They're completely different. They're thinking of it from a completely different perspective. Masses versus intimacy. You have your sales, they're literally flirting with clients every single day. Like it's a flirting, like trying to get people to like you so that they can eventually like your product as well over the competition. And then I have to figure out if we have chemistry, right? Like off the bat, like it's so close. Whereas marketing, they're all about attraction. Like they work out. They're like, they look good. They have fresh threads. They're the ones that make people come to them. That's called inbound marketing. And so two very different perspectives. And so how do you make them come together? Well, let me ask you this question, right? Can you attract and not be able to flirt? And vice versa, the other way around. Can you flirt with someone and not be able to be not be attractive? So that's a question for the whole, what's more important, sales or marketing? So these are the things that like I think leadership has to think about when it comes to aligning these two departments. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, absolutely, yes. Communication. That's why I take it upon myself to connect with marketers all the time. Like I have great relationships with Dan from PandaDoc, Bethany from PandaDoc, Inga from Localize. Like I love them. Like I'm no seriously. I'm so involved. Like I said, I always get bored. But if you think of bigger companies, right? If we're gonna go to the topic of like company sizes, there's also like there's so many ways to look at this, like industry, size of company, you're right, the business model, b2b versus b2c, c2c, it importance of the marketing versus sales, it will change. For instance, I don't if you crave something, right, marketing is more important. So for instance, I'll wake up in the morning and I will crave coffee, and I will want Phil's coffee because of the brand, because it's from San Francisco and I want to represent San Francisco, right? So commodity, uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. But when it comes to SaaS enterprise, you don't wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, I crave enterprise. I crave a document solution." No, you wake up and probably say something like, "Oh, I have to work on this Excel sheet all over again." And so it's a salesperson's job. That's when they become more important than marketing, because it's a salesperson's job to change their paradigm, to show them like that PandaDoc is better than DocuSign, right? Like, why is it better? Well, first of all, I'm going to give you 100% customer service, see the sales side again, and then I'm going to show you all the things that are like advantage, disadvantage, benefits, pros, cons, like, and I will do all my research to like compare and contrast the difference between our competitor and your needs, your requirements. So if we're looking at size, I think with smaller companies, direct sales is more important because sales cures all. When you have more resources and you want to grow, then marketing becomes important, because exponential growth becomes a critical part of becoming a unicorn. So those companies that I've worked for, Yelp, PandaDoc, Localize, these guys are going to be unicorns. Like Yelp is definitely unicorn, PandaDoc unicorn, Localize gonna be a unicorn for sure, 100%. But what I mean by that is the sales and marketing, they figured it out. They figured out that sales is critical because I want that linear growth month over month, but then I also want that exponential growth. So I'm going to make sure that my salespeople, they do marketing, and my marketing people understand my salespeople, and they know that, and that's why they have this very collaborative flow. So maybe I'm just coming from a perspective of these particular brands. So when I first started, we had three salespeople, four salespeople. Uh, Gosh, they just grew so much. They're over a hundred people now. I don't know how many people they had total when I started last year, March 2020, but now definitely over 100. But I can tell you this, the sales and marketing people, they collaborate as in all of our sales folks are encouraged to blog, are encouraged to go on LinkedIn, are encouraged to have a voice, to social sell. It's fun, and we hop on these brainstorm meetings and we talk about what else can we improve, what how else can we stream, how else can we build our brand, personal brand, ergo product brand, right? No, so when I first got started at Localize, I made a video, a YouTube video, out of scope, and I published a YouTube video on how to choose a TMS. and I wanted to own a keyword, which is enterprise localization expert. If you Google enterprise localization expert today, you will see me as a localization expert. But the thing is, I wasn't an expert in the beginning. But by doing that, I was learning once, and that by doing my research, and then learning again by sharing it with the people, and then that action that I took, I don't actually know if our company was okay with it or anything. We were so small back then, but I do know that the video got shared on Slack, and everyone liked it, and they were saying this is cool, and so to me that was a yes, like keep going. I didn't have anyone saying, "Hey, Zen, your messaging is bad. Like, stop doing this." And if that is the case, if you go outside of scope for your company and you try to build them up in your own way, in your own voice, and your company says, "Hey, this is not good," maybe you're in the wrong company. you know? Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody, like Shanae says, right? Nobody likes to get their like product. Nobody, like, sales gets a bad rap. Like, I feel bad for my people. We do, because we work so hard. Just what we do is, no, there's a difference, because okay, like we get compared to the used salesman. Was it, yeah, used car salesman so much, and that's the stigma. When you say I'm a salesperson, that's what people are thinking of. Oh, great, this person's gonna like sweet talk me into whatever it is. They're gonna manipulate me and this and that. But that's not the truth. I disqualify people right away, and I provide value outside of scope, and that's what all salespeople are starting to do. And that's why marketing is so important for salespeople. Salespeople should learn marketing, vice versa, because we're not all about sales. We're human beings too. We're like, we have feelings, and even though they say like sales are good with rejection, we internalize that stuff. Like, yes, we do have these internal warfares, but we work on it on our own time. Like, we go into our sushi rolls and we're like, okay, emotion, 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 get it out, and then come back, and then happy face, and let's go, let me help you, let me help you. And that's what salespeople do. Like, the best salespeople come back with a smile on their face, and they do their best to put their emotions aside, to like make you feel good, to help you as much as possible. And marketing, so marketing, what they need to do, so salespeople, they're constantly talking to thousands of people, right? Like, thousands of prospects every single month, like so much insight, so much wisdom. Marketing people, they talk to 1 to 2 prospects or clients maybe a month at best. So look at that insight. That is the difference right there. Like, if marketing people want to be aligned with salespeople, they just need to like brainstorm together and just say, "Hey, talk to me about this client. Like, tell me more, like pros and cons. Why did you disqualify them?" So that we don't target them for this campaign because you disqualified them, right? Yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't, because it's, again, I over communicate. Yeah. Oh yes. And Yeah, if people are commenting on YouTube, they're like, "Hey, you're talking to yourself." I am this is an experiment, yo. No complaints. So the last Slack message I got from marketing at Localize is, "Hey Zen, we updated this feature. Could you change your blog and update it because we've added a new feature, which is an SRT, I think, and Dev Azure." So if there's one thing maybe that other folks that are experiencing issues, what they can learn is just be friends with folks in sales, and sales be friends with folks in marketing. Like that's the easiest way to align. Is just there's so much distinction between the two. You have to collaborate. You can't live without the other. You need each other to grow as fast as possible. So right, and that feedback loop that you're looking for when you're friends, it doesn't become feedback loop. It just becomes brainstorming. You have the global brainstorming. You're like, "Oh yeah, this is fun. Like, tell me more," and it's just like a back and forth versus trying to get that feedback. Like, give me feedback. Let's just be friends. Let's talk about like what's going on, what's up, how do you feel, organically. It's organic. Seriously, like it's such a great community. Probably, yeah. I over communicate. I tell you, I'm like, and I over recommend too. I'm like, "Oh, this is how you do SEO. Oh, and this," and I'm not even an SEO expert. My best friend is an SEO guy, so we constantly like challenge each other's paradigm, and I love that. Like when I learn new things from my best friend, because and he's the host of SEO video, so you guys should check it out. um, Oh, I'm proud. I'm proud of them. I'm like I see their growth so much. It was him who pushed me to have a YouTube. Actually didn't even think I could do it, but now I have a YouTube every day and I'm Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I have one message and three tips. Well, the first is salespeople. If you're a salesperson, learn how to market, learn SEO, learn how to rank, like experiment on your own, because marketers, they're scientists. You think that they're creative and they're I think they got compared like marketing is like art. I don't think so. Marketing is like science. There's a lot of things happening behind closed doors with metadatas and schemas and all of these cool things that my friend teaches me. And I think that marketers, you should learn how to sell. You should learn how to sell. Connect with your sales folks and just try to understand their process, because salespeople, they're kind of like, they're not scientists, they're like teachers. They teach. That's what they do. They're teaching the product. They're trying to constantly change prospects' paradigm to like learn this product, like that your product is the best. So if they both do that, then you're aligning the two pretty simply. So um mm, yeah, exactly. You have to understand each other. the tips to kind of just really share the three tips that's really important. I think the first is create. Both departments, sales and marketing, should create posts on LinkedIn. It doesn't have to be about the product all the time. It can be about who you are, because we get marketed to all the freaking time, like 4,000 to 10,000 advertisements every single day. Oh my God, please stop talking about your product. It's just too much. So, we want the opposite. Another thing is, of course, engage. So many people like a post, and I think it's great to like, but engaging, that's like your currency. Liking a post is not enough. If you engage, you comment, you share your wisdom, like we get to really connect, even if it's for just a split second. Like engage, write something. Like I want to know your perspective on this hard work or this post that we're posting. And then the final thing is, it's most important. Connecting is not enough. Connecting is not enough. Collaborate. Everyone connects on LinkedIn, and I kid you not, I'm like, why are you connecting with me? So many people are connecting. It means nothing now. It's like this vanity metric. So collaborate. Let's work together. Mm, mm, that's such a good point, though. I mean, it's such a good point. People need to understand, like, that algorithm. That's really what it's all about, right? Like, if you're just liking and you're posting as well, you're not going to be seen. You're trying to be seen. So how do you get seen? The more activities you provide, then the more you will get seen. So come. Oh. Mm, thank you for having me. Oh, thank you for having me.